Hey, hey man, welcome to the channel. Yeah, I just uploaded that thingy-majiggy, that reaction. That's crazy. That did not age well, but hey, I'm still doing it. I still do the shorts and but not really. It's a yes and no. I do it, but not really. But I like it. But hey, man, long story short, I'm voting for Giorno because I know Giorno. I don't know this Joker dude. Like I always say, I don't vote for who I think finna win. I vote for. I mean, like, cause what can this joke? Okay, I don't know who this Joker is. I only thought it was Joker from DC. Then I saw, cause if it was Joker from DC, it would depend on the version, but it wouldn't make sense because apparently they're sponsored by some. I think it's Rivals. Looks like the Rivals font. By Marvels and ish, and yeah. I don't know what Joker can do. I've heard of this Joker character. I've always heard that this Joker character is strong. Because he's always in like those debates with the Goku, Saitama, Jim Woo, Anos, Gilgamesh, not really, but no, he is there. Rimuru. Long story short, apparently this dude is strong. My issue with Giorno is defense is strong. What can you do with it? Like, what could Joker possibly do? So I have a feeling Joker's gonna win, but I want Giorno to win because I know Giorno and I don't know this Joker dude. But like, it's the offense. That's what I'm worried about. It's the offense. Like what? I haven't watched JoJo's, but I'm just basing it off like clips and that zero shit, like set to zero, reset to zero. I heard that dude like infinitely died in different variations and versions and this, that, the third. I don't know much about JoJo's. But does that mean I don't know. I'm just voting for Giorno. And yeah, with that said, it's happened too, man.
This battle is sponsored by Marvel Snap.
Oh, I'm guessing Joker also has like a stand type of thing because that's how matchups are made, right?
Joker versus Giorno.
The Phantom Thief of Hearts and JoJo's Golden Gangstar.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Ren Amamiya wasn't prepared for this to happen. When he witnessed an innocent woman being harassed and stepped in, he had no idea her assailant was one of Japan's most prominent politicians.
Poor Ren was forced to leave town, lose friends, and transfer to Shujin Academy. There's definitely more fun ways to ruin your life.
But his run-ins with corrupt authority figures was only just beginning.
One might call it a theme. And it wouldn't just be dealing with your garden variety scumbag gym teachers. Ren and his new friends found themselves in a whole new world. The Metaverse! Oh, that's scary. Yeah, that one.
Derived from the works of Carl Jung, this collective unconscious is like an alternate reality formed from the amalgamated thoughts and feelings of mankind.
Oh, God, I thought it was like a video game because the way, like, wait, the metaverse. So, you know what? I'm gonna learn more. I should shut up. I should shut up.
What humans believe, or even what they fear, directly shapes it.
And inside this crazy mental realm, those who have been
Oh, wait, is this like, wait, Persona? I've heard of Persona. It has an anime. I swear that shit was like a video game or something.
corrupted by power and abuse the weak have become evil superpowers, just like how they're viewed by many of their victims in the real world. Victims like Ren and his friends, Ryuji, An, Makoto, Pancakes, and the Animal.
They may have been helpless against crushing institutional might in the real world, but in the metaverse, they had a way to fight back. Personas.
As part of the summoner's inner self, personas can become incredibly powerful spirits.
By using their personas to battle their foes in the metaverse and steal their hearts, the source of their moral corruption, Ren and company could cause such foes to repent in the real world. So the friends formed a band called the Phantom Thieves, with Ren as their leader, codenamed Joker.
And Joker's first persona was the awesome Arsene.
With razor-sharp claws and the ability to curse enemies with dark energy, Arsene was an excellent persona to start with.
But Joker's a wild card. Literally, he can
Oh, man, because I'm not convinced that this dude could beat Giorno so far. Fifth element. Okay. Debuff and debuff. So like, can they? There's no nullification. Can they debuff or nullify set to zero or some ish like that? Hmm.
For as many personas as he wants. He's gotta catch them all, cause they each have their own crazy powers. From shooting fire, ice, and lightning, to dishing out status effects, healing, and resistances, to lobbing actual nukes at the baddies.
So Joker can fight with manifestations of deities like Beelzebub, Odin, and Jesus Christ.
Wow, he looks way different than in the
Bruh, bro, y'all know what y'all was doing with this design, bro. What the? Nah, nah.
paintings I've seen. Oh, hey, did you know that a persona is connected to their user's own stamina? So when a persona is shattered, even though it's not like dead, it does rattle the user pretty badly.
Well, without his
Alright, so already that's a loss because based off the clips, it doesn't look like infinite. I'm not saying Giorno has infinite stamina, but it looks like it. What are the stands connected? I have to watch JoJo's to understand, bro. I have to watch JoJo's.
personas, Joker can still rely on his guns, grappling
Omnipotent
hooks, smoke
orb.
bombs, etc.
Might not
Metaverse
sound like
Navigator.
much compared to summoning actual Satan, but in the metaverse, perception is reality. No, really, it actually works like that.
In the real world, Joker's gun is only a prop. However, with Joker's reputation in the metaverse, this prop becomes a god killer. As the Phantom Thieves' reputation increased, so did their power, simply because that's how they were perceived.
Kinda like how personas are empowered by the social links Joker possesses with his friends. Yes, in the world of Persona, hanging out with your buds makes you stronger. Anime! Game!
At their max, social links can bring a
So
wild
basically
card
the
user
power
back
of
from the brink
friendship.
of death,
Alright.
instilling them with willpower
Alright.
greater than the rest of humanity combined. I guess meticulously gardening your friends like a sociopath has its benefits.
Hey, Wiz, have a cold one on me.
Thanks. Looks like our relationship meter's maxed out.
Oh, yeah. Well, guess there's no point to us hanging out anymore. Later, loser, I'm gonna go do untested pharmaceuticals and
Oh wait, they're really farming their friends. Are they niggas that have like? Is that like? Has there been a character where like he pulled up it's like, hey man, let's be cool. Okay, I bet I'm a dib and then dipped. Has there ever been a person that did that and then? Wouldn't that like in that role you'd also be like hesitant to make friends because you'll be like, hey, are they trying to hang out with me? Are they being cool? Like, or are they using me? But then again, if you level up, does that mean I also level up, or is it like a shared thing? Like, okay, more friends, more friends. So like you use me, I use you. Our meters both at 100%, but that's all I was here for. So would that decrease that, or like has to be a constant thing where they constantly have to hang out, or is it like once that point has reached there, I can now take your shorty, but we're still gonna be tight though because the point is up. I don't know, man.
my teacher.
Oh. Wait, date your what? Ahem. Over the course of his adventures leading the Phantom Thieves, Joker.
Anymore. Later, loser, I'm gonna go do untested pharmaceuticals and date my teacher.
Oh. Wait, date your what? Ahem. Over the course of his adventures leading the Phantom Thieves,
Hey, she
Joker's
bad,
powers
she
made him
bad,
as
man.
powerful as the gods he commands. He can dodge Lucifer's Morning Star, which summons an energy beam that travels several light years in seconds, millions of times faster than light.
Or survive a cheeseburger that exploded big enough to eclipse a nebula. Talk about having stomach problems. No wonder Joker can face off against opponents that can reshape all of reality.
Like Maruki, who used the metaverse to rewrite all of reality to fit his desires.
Or Yaldabaoth, who merged the real world and metaverse together.
It was in this battle with Yaldabaoth that Joker upgraded Arsene to create Satanael, the biblical angel of vengeance.
With a big ass gun, perceive this reality, bitch!
Its primary attack, Sinful Shell, is imbued with what is known as Almighty Energy, which can bypass any defense, even that from the Omnipotent Orb, which can explicitly rewrite reality.
Yes, very good. Big ass gun whiz!
And with a shot heard around the world, Joker and his friends prove that you're never too young to change society for the better, no matter how arduous the forces against you may be.
If the man is keeping you down, just call up the Phantom Thieves to put them in their place. They'll never see it coming.
So far, maybe I might be dumb as hell, but I ain't hear no I mean, yeah, he brought the metaverse into yada yada. but I never really heard anything that makes me say counter, because this dude is like full offense and Giorno's like a lot of defense. Because I'm curious to see, yeah, you could zero him, but like, is this gonna be like a first ever? Has there ever been like a stalemate in Death Battle, or is it like, nah, they would have been more stalemates if that was the case? But
As far back as he could remember, Giorno Giovanna always wanted to be a gangster.
'Cause damn it feels good to be a gangster. Gone are the days of leaving horse heads in your enemy's bed or squeezing their head in a vice till they pop. Giorno wanted to be a different kind of gangster.
A more progressive, metrosexual kind of mob boss.
A gang star.
A shy, withdrawn boy on the streets of Naples, Giorno's life changed the day he saved a wounded mobster. In return, he was rewarded with future protection from abuse and isolation. This act of reciprocal kindness convinced Giorno of the value of the mob as a social organization, if only it was commanded by the right person.
Someone like Giorno. All he had to do was take control of the Neapolitan Mafia, Passione, and their army.
wait, the biological son of Dio and Jonathan. I swear Dio was a hating ass nigga that didn't fuck with the family and fold his ear into. Okay, wait, what? Look, we don't judge.
Superpowered assassins. Ambitious? Maybe. But hey, he's the bastard son of the insane vampire douche lord himself, Dio Brando.
Who conceived Giorno while possessing the body of his arch enemy, Jonathan Joestar. This technically makes Giorno both a Brando and a JoJo.
Hence the name, JoJo. Get it?
Well, he didn't just inherit the name, but also the Joestar bloodline's power. Giorno possesses a stand, gold experience.
Stands are invisible, intangible, punchy ghosts that protect their user and come with incredible superpowers, like stopping time, making fiction into reality, or cooking Italian food. God damn, give me that one.
And Giorno's gold experience has perhaps the greatest potential of any stand in the series. With just a touch, it can imbue inanimate objects with golden life energy.
Intangibility, life creation. Bro, what is Joker gonna damage reflection? Even if you hit it, it fucking bounce that shit back to you. Like, and even if you try to hit it, it could like, oh man, it's
turning them into any plant or animal in an instant and back again. Giorno uses this with maximum creativity, like disguising a gun as a banana so you accidentally blow your own brains out. A gorilla's worst nightmare.
Giorno is, frankly, a super genius when it comes to gold experience's abilities.
Like transforming bullets into flesh.
Bro, what is Joker gonna do? Bro, isn't it just casually warping reality? Bro.
To heal the very
Not warping video games, but just straight.
wounds they made, or changing a brick into a snake that can detect body heat and find a hidden enemy, or turning his teeth into a special kind of jellyfish that filters out the toxins in the piss he was drinking. I thought I was the only one who did that.
Should the object Giorno gives life to be a part of a greater whole, like turning a tooth into a fly, it will attempt to return to its original source.
Not only that, any damage Giorno's creations receive will be reflected onto the opponent.
Giorno can even imbue living things with this same energy. This supercharges the target's consciousness, causing them to outpace their physical body, and leaving them totally helpless to counterattack.
It might seem like you got 10 times faster, but you're actually experiencing time at a way slower rate, while your body is stuck in the same position. Imagine a Muda to the nuts felt for 20 straight seconds. Forget about it.
Especially when you're hitting as hard as Gold Experience. According to the JoJo Veller art book written by the mangaka himself, Gold Experience has a speed rating of A, putting him in the same league as stands like Star Platinum and Silver Chariot, which are faster than light.
And although his strength stat is only a C, he can still shatter cars like glass and keep up with A-strength stands like Sticky Fingers. Perfect for a merciless stand rush that lasts 7 pages long. Daddy Dio must be so proud.
With Gold Experience at his side, Giorno joined Passione and rose to challenge its reclusive leader, Diavolo.
Wait. Diavolo? You're telling me that Giorno, the son of God, battles the devil, just like Jesus, whose full biblical name is Yeshua or Joshua, Ben Joseph. Joshua Joseph JoJo.
We're moving on. Diavolo's goal.
What, bro? I'm not even finna ask, bro. I'm not even. Just it's too. I'm not saying it's convoluted, but damn, bro.
Was to get his hands on a stand arrow. And when a stand is pierced by a stand arrow, it evolves.
So, Joe got it first and transformed Gold Experience into the most broken thing in anime. Gold Experience Requiem!
Requiem stands change the rules entirely. It's almost like they elevate your stand.
Look at this, bro. Flight. You know, JoJo has wings. Enhanced life beams. Joker. Not JoJo, I mean Joker. Joker probably has that too. Reduces any action or effects to 0. What is he gonna do to counter that? Nullifies willpower. Bro, he just said don't fight. Acts independent of time. Acts of Giorno's command. Can strike targets in. What is Joker gonna do against this, bro?
Beyond the need for combat. Gold Experience Requiem can, in short, negate any action taken against it and return it to a state of 0, shifting reality back to square one.
Let's say I woke up this morning, got myself a gun, and fired it at Giorno. With Gold Experience Requiem, no matter how accurate I am, the shot will always miss because I never fired my gun.
That is returned to 0. And also a horrific example of gun safety. This applies to any attack made against Requiem, including from Diavolo's stand King Crimson, which can infamously skip time, erasing the universe for 10 seconds. And Requiem negated that.
It undid time being erased, while time.
I didn't know the JoJo verse was this strong. I thought it was like 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Who was it? Giorno, Poochie. I always seen clips of pink hair dude getting reverted and ish, but I didn't even know what his stand was. So his stand can skip 10 seconds into the future just to punch the universe or destroy the universe out of existence. Is that a bubble just floating? I'm intrigued. All right. But what? Oh my days, bro. What the?
Which can infamously skip time, erasing the universe for 10 seconds.
So skip time and erase. So when he skips through time, that portion he skipped is erased out of existence.
And Requiem negated that.
It undid time being erased, while time was already erased, which meant there was no time to unerase the erased time, and
That's right, Boomstick. Requiem's ability acts independently of time itself. Sound crazy? Well, Requiem can counter the stand made in heaven, which can accelerate time across the whole universe into infinity.
What?
So that kind of range of Requiem's ability is actually consistent.
it also reduces your willpower to 0, so you can't even fight back.
Even your death can be returned to 0. After pummeling Diavolo into pulp, Requiem prevented him from dying, forcing him to relive the experience of being killed over and over in a series of never-ending alternate universes for eternity.
Just when you thought you were out, Requiem pulls you back in. The second you hear that piano start playing, run.
And so, Giorno took control of Passione and turned it into the peacekeeping social organization he always dreamed about.
With its streets free of drugs, Italy's youth could rest easy. Their hopes and dreams could be carried into the future on a golden wind. Vento Areo. Whiz, you.
Bro, what? Oh man. Shout out to the bag, man. Shout out to the bag, man. Shout out to the bag, man. Joker, they finna, if you win, they're gonna bullish the way out of this win. Cause so he has the power to end the death once and it's over. Okay, I thought it was a necessity. No, it was just a choice of torture. Fair enough. But Joker, what are you gonna do? Realistic? I don't know.
Red Death Battle!
Gold Experience!
Go, are set! Giorno Giovanna, your heart is twisted.
It is ours to take. Shoki Phantasmi. My dreams aren't yours to take.
Persona!
He'll never see it coming.
Back to the. Oh, I thought I was gonna. Okay, I'm not gonna pause for this battle, but I thought I was gonna go back to Joker.
Checkmate.
Alice!
I thought he was a normal human. I thought I was gonna die after the first punch.
Stand.
Bro, I'm sorry. Turned his gun into a snake, and then I don't know, whatever.
You never took the time to understand my gold experience.
Oh!
All objects given life by gold experience desire to return home. His persona creates life. I've got to nullify that.
Jack Frost! Ice Age! Jack Frost! Ice Age! Ice Age! Ice Age!
This Shoko Phantasma is justice. This is Requiem.
Joker?
Won't allow it! Joker!
Keep fighting! You can do it!
If
Snap
you
out of
die
it!
now,
Joker!
Joker's gonna kill you again myself.
Satanaya!
Thou art I.
Maybe you didn't hear me before.
Checkmate.
Okay, maybe I don't know. Wait, what did I? Cause I was looking at, I was like, I hear he's gonna pull that nigga out. That's why I just like love that. Get this weak. Wait, oh nah. I gotta look at the comments after this. This shit oughta be. John. Why'd y'all just stand there and take it out, bro? There's a lot I might not know about Joker. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I had selective hearing for the first part, but I ain't hear no a bullet so powerful it can cut through reality. A bullet so powerful, fuck his time, you know? Like the devil himself, or like he summons the original. Yeah, he did say the devil himself, but I thought I said devil himself within the game itself. So what? When you bring the devil himself out to reality, it automatically turns into reality's devil. Hell, that's some bullshit, man. I'm just saying, hell no. But even then, still, wait, is Joker like universal? What, man? I don't know, man.
Giorno never had the makings of a varsity death battle winner.
This was an absolutely fascinating matchup and far from an easy
I was about to be like, man, quickest death battle match ever.
call.
Joker versus Base Gold Experience wasn't close though.
Sure, Giorno's powers threw Joker for a loop, but Joker and his personas were millions
I forgot about that speed feat. Fair enough.
of times faster and could take on universe busters.
And there was no
Shadows and demons are Shadows and demons share many attributes with stands. Okay, many are invisible to those without spiritual awareness or invulnerable to conventional attack. Joker's third eye can also detect entities like stands. Not what I'm fucking asking, but okay.
Joker could see Giorno's stand, considering he could spot similar beings like shadows.
Add in the versatility of Joker's hundreds of personas, and Giorno could get quickly overwhelmed.
But that's where Requiem came in, and the game changed.
With its ability to nullify any action taken against it, even ones that can affect entire universes, Joker's regular arsenal was rendered moot.
Remember, Requiem could act independently of time, so Joker wouldn't be able to avoid Requiem's ability. He'd have to beat it outright.
Take when the Phantom Thieves
Almighty Magic has consistently overcome reality. When did I miss the memo? Because I did not see any of that. I was even reading here the side, nothing about that. I was seeing some Valentine surprise. Like, I don't know what that is. So Almighty Magic has consistently overcome reality warping from an entities far more powerful than gold. Okay, such as Lucifer and the Devil Summoners.
faced Maruki. The group couldn't resist the reality warping effects of his powers. He even had an ability that nullified actions against him, similar to Gold Experience Requiem.
But Joker still had an ace up his sleeve.
That's why I was waiting for debuff or nullification. I saw debuff, but I never saw nullification.
Couldn't resist the reality warping effects of his powers. He even had an ability that nullified actions against him, similar to Gold Experience Requiem.
But Joker still had an ace up his sleeve. While Requiem can reduce your willpower to
There
zero,
are the Velvet Room, my man. The Velvet Room exists outside. You just failed to mention that earlier. Exists outside normal space-time and could act as a potential sanctuary from GR, similar to how it saved the Phantom Thieves from the both reality warping. Not mentioned.
Joker's social links were able to recharge him.
And finally, we have Joker's almighty attacks, which could bypass reality warping defenses like the Omnipotent Orb. The
Fate is not unbeatable in JoJo. It has been altered by abilities like Soft and Wet. Jesus. Go Beyond and Made in Heaven. Okay, so because I'm like, oh, okay, so I thought they're gonna be like they're trapped by fate. While this in universe it isn't, but like, man,
perfect counter for Requiem.
And this is actually backed up in JoJo.
like I'm not even hating on the Joker. I'm just trying to figure out what I missed in the beginning. I don't watch any of these shows, but I know Giorno, so I'm Team Giorno. That's just it.
While Requiem only has one appearance in the manga, it did show up in the game Eyes of Heaven.
There, faced off against the world over heaven.
Eyes of Heaven was written by the author of JoJo and occurs in the series by the multiverse. This provides necessary context for GR abilities and weaknesses which are only touched upon.
Which can overwrite reality to overpower any attack, including Requiem's return to zero. That meant an almighty attack that can bypass reality.
Yeah, Joker is stronger and faster than Golden Experience. Almighty Magic bypasses. Okay, more versatile options. I'm not mad at that. I knew he had that. Social confidence and wildcard powers countered willpower negation. Fair enough. I'm not mad at that. GR negates many abilities. And I gotta see more of this persona-ish.
Warping would have the same effect, giving Joker the option he needed to land a killing blow against Requiem's perfect defense.
Dio is such a dick, he literally ruined his own son's death battle.
Giorno was brilliant, but Joker had the versatility, experience, and almighty power for the final blow.
Giorno missed his golden opportunity and had a shell of a time. Hey, Wiz, hear what I said? I said Giorno missed his golden opportunity and he had a shell of a time.
The winner is Joker.
Next time on Death Battle.
Oh, I remember, bro. I remember when I wasn't uploading for a minute. People were talking about this, talking about I gotta react to this, right? Bowser versus Eggman, Nintendo versus Sega. Who do I like more? I don't know. I mean, well, I was never really the biggest fan of Bowser, if I'm being honest. I mean, I was cool with Mario, like it was, I had a Mario. I don't know what was it. The only Mario game I've played in my life. I haven't played a lot of Nintendo games. Not the only. I play. Y'all know I don't know if it's like I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know. I was about to say Mario 93, 96. I was a fucking pro at no. It's the one with the punching bricks. You know the pew, and then where you gotta like lay down pipe and shit. Like in pause. But yeah, oh yeah. I've also played, which is not really, but it is, but not really. Donkey Kong. I have played Donkey Kong. Um, Save the Princess, Save Peach. Kind of suspicious why you're always there every week. I think that's just an excuse, but hey. And what's the racing ones? Mario Kart. Yeah, and Mario Kart. I've played just those three. Sonic games. I've never really played any Sonic games, but I've watched Sonic shows. I remember those on. I don't know what it was called, but it was the cartoon one. The cartoon one. I never read any of the comics. Sonic games. I guess I've played that. You know that little spinny thingamajig with the rings. Um, Movies, I've watched the Mario movie. Which one did I enjoy between the Sonic and the Mario movie? First Sonic movie versus bro, I really enjoyed those movies. I haven't seen the third one. I haven't seen the third Sonic movie yet, but I've seen. Yeah, but yeah, I've only seen the two. I've only seen the two. For Mario, yo, the Mario movie was kind of fun. The Mario movie was really, really fun. I liked all the references. The Minecraft movie is out. I haven't seen it yet. But to be fair, it's been out for months. So, yeah. Who do I have? I don't know. I genuinely do not. I'm a pick Eggman. You know what? I'm a pick Eggman because I feel like I've experienced and done more. Not done more, but I've been leaned more onto the. If I like look at it like video games. I've played more Mario games than I have Sonic, but fair enough. So that's a point for that. Shows, I've watched more Sonic show than Bowser, than Mario shows, and movies. Yeah, and for part three, I've seen a clip of Jim Carrey dancing. I really enjoyed that. That she made me laugh. So with that being said, I guess I'm Team Eggman. Eggman has always made me laugh. So yeah, with that said, that yap session is over, and yeah, with that said, I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all, man. So yeah.